जुम्मा मुबारक आप सबको।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू।
माशाअल्लाह माशाअल्लाह, जुम्मा मुबारक। कैसे हैं आप सब, खैरियत से हैं?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
माशाअल्लाह। सोशल मीडिया के नाज़रीन, टुडे वी आर विद आवर beautiful brothers from Coventry. Yes, Dawateislami in Coventry. हमारा एक शहर है, outside from Birmingham, is about 15 miles from Birmingham. There is another city called Coventry, और वहाँ पे अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह दावत इस्लामी का एक बड़ा ज़बरदस्त मरकज़ है, उसको फैज़ान इस्लाम कहा जाता है। It used to be non-Muslim worship place. माशाल्लाह दावत इस्लामी है few years back उसको खरीदा और उसको फैज़ान इस्लाम बनाया, और वहाँ से इस्लाम की रोशनी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इंशाल्लाह सब तरफ फैल रही है। हमारे वहाँ के निगरान है ताहिर भाई, माशाल्लाह वो हमारे साथ हैं। वहाँ के इमाम हमारे हाफिज साहब वो भी मौजूद हैं, और वहाँ पे एक और इस्लामी भाई हैं उनके, वो भी हमारे साथ हैं। चलिए आइए उनसे उनके पास चलते हैं, हाफिज साहब से तिलावत भी सुनते हैं, एक कलाम भी सुनते हैं, और फिर आगाज करेंगे कि कम्युनिटी के अंदर दावत इस्लामी का काम किस तरह हो रहा है। माशाअल्लाह।
जज़ाकल्लाहु खैर बाबू। अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। या अय्युहल इंसानु मा गर्रक बिरब्बिकल करीम الذي خلقك فسواك فعدلك في أي صورة ما شاء ركبك كلا بل تكذبون بالدين وإن عليكم لحافظين كراما كاتبين يعلمون ما تفعلون إن الأبرار لفي نعيم وإن الفجار لفي جحيم يصلونها يوم الدين وما هم عنها بغائبين وما أدراك ما يوم الدين ثم ما أدراك ما يوم الدين يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا والأمر يومئذ لله صدق الله العظيم صلوا على الحبيب صلى الله تعالى على محمد
صلی اللہ تعالی علی محمد صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم.
صلى الله عليك يا رسول الله وسلم عليك يا حبيب الله صلى الله عليك يا رسول الله وسلم عليك يا حبيب الله بلغ العلا بكماله بلغ العلا بكماله كشف الدجى بجماله حسنت جميع خصاله صلوا عليه وآله بلغ العلا بكماله نہ کہیں سے دور ہے منزلیں نہ کوئی قریب کی بات ہے نہ کہیں سے دور ہے منزلیں نہ کوئی قریب کی بات ہے جسے چاہے اس کو نواز دے جسے چاہے اس کو نواز دے یہ در حبیب کی بات ہے بلغ العلا بکمالی میں برو سے لاکھ برا سہی مگر ان سے ہے میرا واسطہ میں برو سے لاکھ برا سہی مگر ان سے ہے میرا واسطہ میری لاج رکھنا میرے خدا میری لاج رکھنا میرے خدا یہ تیرے حبیب کی بات ہے بلغ العلا بکمالی تجھے اے منور بے نوا در شہر سے چاہیے اور کیا تجھے اے منور بے نوا در شہر سے چاہیے اور کیا جو نصیب ہو کبھی سامنا جو نصیب ہو کبھی سامنا تو بڑے نصیبوں کی بات ہے بلغ العلا بکمالی کشف الدجى بجماله حسنت جميع خصاله صلوا عليه وآله بلغ العلا بکماله
مرحبا مرحبا جی آج ہمارے جو ناظرین ہیں हमारे इस पेज पर आगे जो देखेंगे, आज हमारे साथ हमारा बड़ा प्यारा सिटी कॉवेंट्री सिटी है हमारे रीजन के अंदर, और इसके डिवीजन निगरान हमारे माशाल्लाह ताहिर भाई हैं। और ताहिर भाई माशाल्लाह हमारे बड़े प्यारे एक इस्लामी भाई हैं, मदनी, जो इस वक्त इफ्ता कोर्स कर रहे हैं, मुबीन मदनी उनके वालिद साहब हैं। और माशाल्लाह इन्होंने अपने बच्चे को दावत इस्लामी को दिया, दीन के रास्ते में दिया कि आलिम बने, आलिम बन गए, वो मुफ्ती बन रहे हैं। अल्लाह उनको नज़र बस से बचाए और मजीद दीन की खिदमत की सादत दे। आइए ताहिर भाई के संग इंशाल्लाह ताहिर भाई से आगाज करते हैं। कैसे ताहिर भाई, आप कैसे हैं?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Today we've got obviously Hafiz with us. He's basically our imam, and also we've also got Aftab Bhai with us. He's a professional, works in the city, and he's our courses Majlis Zimadad, and he's put together a PowerPoint presentation which basically illustrates the work that's been done. Obviously, the Islamic work basically has been going on in Coventry for about 10 years, but in November 2016, we were able to purchase this building, and then basically the work has increased. So we can take you through the PowerPoint presentation. I was going to get Aftab Bhai to talk you through the PowerPoint presentation.
माशाल्लाह, क्या बात है, प्रोफेशनल वे में। आप उस वक्त मुझे पिक्चर नजर नहीं आ रही थी आफ्ताब भाई की, माजरत। आफ्ताब भाई, how are you doing? माशाल्लाह, everything okay?
If we can bring him back.
I think I'm back. So sorry, I pressed the. I think it would disconnect. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Aftab Bhai, do you want to talk through?
Yeah, of course. Is the presentation on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of just to talk through the history of Fazani Islam. Then we had the grand opening where Haji Imran Atari joined us as well, and then from there what we've got going on right now. So this was the picture of the building when we bought it back in November 2016, and it was 185k cost. Carry on to the next slide, please.
Yeah, just
so is it playing on a slideshow, right? So this as Shah mentioned at the beginning of the program, it was a non-Muslim place of worship. So you can see this was the condition of the center once we bought it and as we went in. So this was literally first pictures, and from there you can see the amount of work. You know, alhamdulillah, we had a lot of work done, and the good thing was we had contracted builders, but also there was a lot of local community support in terms of cleaning, skip clearances, even some of the works themselves, demolition and stuff like that. So that was it was amazing from local community support. And then after I think first few months 2017, and then there's a short video here about 10 seconds of showing some of the works that this was local community, so this wasn't actually the builders doing this work. So can we play this video? Is it playing now?
Play nahi ho rahi hai.
Okay, so let's carry on. I mean, basically, this shows the demolition work that was being done inside the building.
Okay.
And basically, it was the local brothers who got together, so it wasn't the builder. And
this was the, if you remember, Shahsab, is the foundation of the first stone by yourself, and the dua. This was back, I think, 2017, early 2017.
Ji, mashallah, mashallah.
And then from there, the building, in terms of started to take, you can see the main hall, the clearance that's been taking place, and then the brothers' wudu area, the sisters' wudu area, starting to get developed. There was a lot of work done by the builder as well, because there was a lot of construction that had to take place in the building to convert it from a open space into a 2-floor, as well, adding all the partitions and the areas we need. So you can see there's a lot of work underway here, especially putting that flooring for the sisters' hall upstairs. And then we had a preview event in May 2017, and you can see alhamdulillah, it was great turnout by local community. We had some beautiful Naat Sharif. Ustad Khalid came, Shah Sahib, you came and also did a beautiful speech. And from there, I think the local community got really inspired by the event, because they saw the work that was being done. And it was the name of Dawateislami that built it. And then this grand opening, the Haji Imran Atari, the place was absolutely packed on that day. I think it just showed that what could be done in just under a year's time from where the building was to where it ended up was, alhamdulillah, it was amazing effort. And then from there is what we did was going forward is the activities we have in place in Fazan Islam right now. So I don't know if the presentation is moving on.
Yeah, just carry on. Carry on. Just carry on.
So you can see now this is the Fazan Islam today. So this is the main hall. It's not even recognizable from where it was when we bought the building. And you can see the brothers' entrance, the sisters' entrance. You know, the staircase, mashallah, it was a great design with the glass as well. It's the brothers' wudu area. I think when we show people these pictures to where it was to where it's come to in just under a year's time, people are amazed, and alhamdulillah, it's a great effort by not just the builder, but it's local community, you know, in terms of raising funds, donating money. You can see the sisters' hall, sisters' wudu area. You know, the sisters have their space of their own now, and they're actually ijtimas are much more packed than the brothers. They are, you know, the sisters within Dawateislami and Coventry are very, very ahead. And you can see here the money donated, all 320,000 has been paid, done, dusted. And you can see that, you know, one brother actually donated all of that 18,000 carpet. So alhamdulillah, may Allah reward him and his intentions for donating that. So, and even right now we are generating a surplus in funding, which inshallah will be used for future projects. So I think it just kind of shows the great work we've done, and some of these are the activities going on. So daily activities, we have daily salah, Jummah, Tarawih facilities, obviously not in lockdown. We have Madrasatul Madina, and you have right now 4 classes of 48 children, 2 more starting after lockdown, 36 children in the girls, 2 more starting again after lockdown. And then on the Saturdays, we have these kind of slightly elder children in the teenage audience, and so far we have like 32 children across the boys and girls there. So alhamdulillah, and this is all free of charge. You know, I've grown up in Coventry, and most madrasas in Coventry, well, if not all, charge for this service, whereas Dawateislami, Fazan Islam has said this is free, and it's amazing. And you can see even the Madrasatul Balighan for adult tajweed classes. Again, there's 16 brothers learning on the brother side, and the sisters, amazing, 50 people are joining. And then we have the weekly Sunnah inspired ijtimas every Thursday for brothers and the sisters, twice a week, Urdu and English. And then we have Mawlid events, Yarmi Sharif, and you can see the events at the Yarmi and the Mawlid, amazing turnout. And then we have a collective viewing of Madani Muzakara every Saturday for the brothers. These have really, I think, inspired the local community. We do other activities like the Qafila. Most recently, we had a community support hub as part of the COVID-19 to support local vulnerable people. And alhamdulillah, we've helped about 20 to 25 people, which it's a small effort, but alhamdulillah, it's somebody who needed help from our side, and the masjid has been there to support them. So we'll do a lot more work going forward in this as well, starting to reach out to the community from a wider point of view to say, this is not, the mosque is just not about prayer. It's a lot more. It's part of the community. It's a pillar of the community. So it shows what Islam really is about. And then I think the next one is about courses. This is my zimadari, so I'm quite passionate about this one. And we've done so many courses over the last 2 years, 3 years, and amazing turnout in the Salah course. We have Mufti Qasim that did that, and it was amazing turnout. And we had the practical session, the funeral rites, again, great turnout. And these are fundamental obligations on a Muslim to learn these. So to be able to do these courses and people say afterwards, oh, I didn't know this about Salah, or I didn't know this about Janazah. It's amazing, alhamdulillah, the feedback. And we did for younger audience, drugs and speeding. We know the harms of these evils in our society. Also, we did one on harms of anger for younger children as well, just to say how bad, again, anger is. And it all, alhamdulillah, has been a good turnout. And we're obviously now, after lockdown, we're thinking of further courses to do and to see how we can further this as well. Future projects, there's 3 underway. One, inshallah, to buy the house next door, to maybe use as an imam residence or something else, but it's literally adjacent, tied to the building. Second one is look for another site in Coventry, depending on the local need, we may be a masjid or madrasa. We're working through that and have plans in place. And the third one is a pilot project to see if a primary school, a Dawateislami run primary school would work in Coventry. There's no point going for a full one. So we test the feasibility by trying to find a pilot site. We've got a couple of options, and inshallah, after lockdown, we'll continue that work as well. So you can see all three, you know, each one is a big project itself. Alhamdulillah, we want to think big in Coventry. And inshallah, I know we're smaller than Birmingham, but we want to think big in Coventry and try to see what we can do. So inshallah, you know, make dua these projects go well. And I think this is a final slide just to say is that fundamental purpose of Fazani Islam is to propagate the true message of Islam. It's about educating and serving the local community for so future generations can take on, and it can't be done without local support. So, you know, Jazakallah khairun for all the brothers and sisters that have donated and supported the local masjid. I think that's it.
Amazing, mashallah, amazing Tahir Bhai, and a brother effort for preparing this slide, mashallah. In few years, great achievement. Think big, you can achieve big, inshallah. So it doesn't matter if it's Birmingham or whatever, but when you think big, definitely achieve something big. Okay, we got our Nigrane Kabina Shadad Bhai here. Tahir Bhai, I have to go for one janaza to lead in masjid. This morning, one of the brothers said his mother passed away. So they told me to come about after 2 o'clock for janaza. So मुझे जाना पड़ रहा है. शदाद भाई होंगे, माजरत इंशाल्लाह इसको कंटिन्यू करेंगे. हो सकता है अगर जल्दी फारिग हो गया तो मैं फिर ज्वाइन कर लूं. ठीक है, बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत जबरदस्त आपने इसको वेल प्लान किया. अल्लाह आपको जज़ाए खैर दे, आपको सेहत दे, आफियत दे. अस्सलाम वालेकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Mashallah, mashallah. I have to say that was a very beautiful presentation. Mashallah. Well done to Aftab Bhai and our other brothers, mashallah. Just wanted to ask a quick question as well regarding over here. You mentioned the few future projects over here. If you just put some light on your future projects, what you are planning more, and do you still require the funding? How are you collecting the funding for that?
Well, at the moment, basically, we're generating a surplus, so hopefully we're building up, you know, enough money for a deposit. Obviously, our immediate priority is to basically see if we can try and buy the house next door, which basically, you know, basically we can use as the Imam's residence. It'll give us more space. We haven't got a kitchen at the moment. You know, one of the things that we don't have available is a separate kitchen in Fazani Islam. And also what we want to do is to have, you know, basically our own maktaba. At the moment, we haven't got a dedicated space. So there's so much more that we want to do. So that's one priority. The other priority is to basically, you know, find another site in Coventry, you know, in one of the other areas of Coventry, to open basically a madrasa. You know, our madrasa basically, you know, Hafizab and Ishfaq by Jawad by, they're amazing people and they're doing an amazing job. And, you know, this has been recognized within Dawateislami as well. You know, we've not been operating for, you know, a long period of time, but already, you know, basically the results, if you like, are Ofsted results, because a lot of people won't be aware that Dawateislami basically not only has the madrasas in place, but it also has safeguarding teams. It also has, you know, teams that come and actually check, you know, basically how the children are progressing, how the teachers are actually teaching. And the good news for the people of Coventry is that, you know, our madrasa, thanks to the efforts of our amazing staff, has been rated Mumtaz, which is outstanding, and also, you know, basically, you know, good. And so, you know, basically, you know, we've got some very good ratings, you know, for the way that the children are being taught. And again, this is all free of charge. So, you know, basically, and we're looking to increase the number of classes. We have 2 more new male teachers starting, and we have.
I think. Mashallah, Taiba, I know it's an amazing effort from your team. I think you're doing a brilliant job there. I will say marhaba to all of you. Just few messages showing on the screen. Our Umar Arooq Bhai from Mashallah, great work, Mashallah. Sanan Bhai, Mashallah, is saying. Muhammad Rafiq Bhai saying, Mashallah, wa tabarakallah. Isidra तरह चौधरी मुमताज साहब, ताहिर कादरी, दुआ में याद रखिएगा. नाथ खां, फेमस नाथ खां, माशाल्लाह, अल्लाह इनको बरकत नसीब फरमाए. माशाल्लाह, ये भी लाइव हमारे साथ देख रहे हैं, माशाल्लाह. اسی طرح مختلف اسلام بھائیوں کی طرح مختلف میسیجز ہمیں مل رہے ہیں. اللہ برکت دے ماشاء اللہ. اسی طرح دیکھتے رہیے اس فیس بک کی لائیو کو انشاءاللہ عز وجل. ابھی ہمارے پاس اور بھی کچھ ڈویژنس ہیں جن پہ انشاءاللہ عز وجل ہم نے بات کرنی ہے. الحمدللہ, جس کو نا آسک آفتاب بھائی who presented this presentation. First of all, tell me about yourself. What do you do, and how do you come to the Mahol? How do you get close to the Mahol of Dawat Islam?
Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, so it's a bit of a long story, but I'll try to do the short version. So now, alhamdulillah, I work within financial crime. So I work in financial crime, and alhamdulillah, I travel a lot for my work. So it's I'm quite lucky now, alhamdulillah, in terms of the job I have and what it provides me. And my journey to Dawateislami is actually I know he won't want me to mention his name, is through one of our teachers, Ishwaq Bhai, and he was many years ago. He started to listen to a lot of Amir al-Sunnat's talks and a lot of the Madani channel, and he kind of introduced me to it. And then we went on Hajj in 2014, alhamdulillah, together. And before we went, we actually sat with the teacher of Dawateislami to go through a Hajj course, and I got introduced to the Mahol. And actually in the Hajj, when we were in the days of Mina, we went to the tent that was run by one brother who had Ustad Khalid there, who was doing daily talks after Zuhr. So we actually didn't stay in our own tent. We went and stayed in that tent. And I think I was just inspired by the knowledge and the eagerness just to spread that knowledge of the Dawateislami brothers I met there. And from there, meeting our Nigran Sahib and kind of seeing what we could do in Coventry, I think the journey just, alhamdulillah, I personally, Shazad Bhai, I think I feel very honored and very privileged to have been part of Khazan Islam.
I think there is some internet. Yeah, can you hear me now properly?
Yeah. So,
mashallah, carry on. Mashallah. So you said you work for the firm. We didn't catch it properly. What firm do you work for?
So I work for HSBC. So it's kind of, so it's probably most people have heard of it. So I work within the financial crime. So it's kind of stopping the bad people entering into the banking system. So
okay.
I think of myself as a police.
Mashallah. I think this is the beauty of our Coventry division. We got some professionals who are working with us, not only in Coventry, all over wherever the Dawat Islami is. Alhamdulillah, professionals are with us, and they're doing a great job for us. Alhamdulillah. हमारे हाफिज साहब भी हमारे साथ हैं, माशाल्लाह. हाफिज साहब खैरियत से हैं, ठीक हैं आप?
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रब्बिल आलमीन अला कुल्ली हाल.
माशाल्लाह, आप इमाम भी हैं हमारे कॉवेंट्री के फजान इस्लाम के. माशाल्लाह, कुछ आपके मदनी फूल भी मिल जाए माशाल्लाह.
जी वैसे तो दावत इस्लामी का मैं वैसे बेसिकली ओरिजिनली पाकिस्तान से हूँ, यूके 2005 में आया. तो दावत इस्लामी का तारुफ तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बचपन से ही था, लेकिन फिर यहाँ पे आ गया. मैं आपको थोड़ा शॉर्ट आपको बताता हूँ. तो फिर यहाँ पे बस वही जो होती है हमारी रूटीन के, पाकिस्तान से जो आते हैं काम काज में लग जाते हैं. पहले फैक्ट्री में काम किया, फिर टैक्सी करता रहा काफ़ी साल. तो लेकिन वो जो है ना एक राब्ता भी जो है वो डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बचपन में हिफ्ज़ भी किया था, वालिद साहब की मेहनत थी, लेकिन यहाँ पे बस वो कहते हैं ना आप दुनियादारी के चक्कर में ज़्यादा कुछ पड़ जाता है बंदा. तो फिर ऐसे हुआ कि फैज़ान इस्लाम के साथ तो बिल्कुल मेरे भाई हैं छोटे जवाद भाई, तो वो हमारे निगरान साहब जो हैं ताहिर साहब, इनसे उनकी जान पहचान थी काफ़ी, लेकिन मैं इनको नहीं जानता था. तो एक दिन वैसे ही हम वहाँ से गुजर रहे थे फैज़ान इस्लाम के बाहर से, ये तकरीबन 2 साल पहले की बात है. तो जवाद भाई ने कहा कि मैं आपको मिलवाता हूँ निगरान साहब से. तो वहाँ फैज़ान इस्लाम के बिल्कुल बाहर ही एंट्रेंस पे निगरान साहब से पहली मुलाकात हुई. तो इन दिनों में बिल्डिंग ओपन हो चुकी थी, इसका इफ्तिताह हो चुका था, और मदरसातुल मदीना स्टार्ट करने के हवाले से जो है वो मशावरत जारी थी और निगरान साहब कोशिश फरमा रहे थे. तो इन्होंने कहा कि आप क्यों पढ़ाएं आप यहाँ पे, तो आप हाफिज़ हैं माशाल्लाह, तो आप कोशिश करें टेस्ट पास करें और पढ़ाएं बच्चों को मदरसातुल मदीना में.
माशाल्लाह. जस्ट क्विकली कमेंट ओवर आवर कारी सैयद अमार साहब ने आपके लिए कमेंट भेजा. यू आर अ ब्रिलियंट टीचर. माशाल्लाह
माशाल्लाह, जज़ाकल्लाह खैर बाप, जज़ाकल्लाह. तो फिर वहाँ से निगरान साहब की इन्होंने मुझे ये दावत इस्लामी के माहौल में लाने में, एक मेरे भाई हैं और एक इनका बड़ा किरदार है. तो अल्लाह ताला इनको जो है अजर अजीम अता फरमाए. फिर वहाँ से बस मैंने कोशिश की, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह टेस्ट पास किया, और फिर मदरसातुल मदीना का मैं पहला टीचर था और हमारे उस्ताद वसीम साहब जो बर्मिंघम होते थे उस वक्त स्टैचफोर्ड में, तो हम दो ने जो है वो क्लासेस शुरू की अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। तो उसके बाद फिर 1-2 क्लासें शुरू में स्टार्ट हुई, फिर 3 हुई, फिर हमारे जवाद भाई भी इंटर हुए। तो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अभी जब हम देखते हैं पीछे कि जो प्रोग्रेस हुई 2 सालों में, मसलन चंद बच्चे थे अभी और कायदे में आप जब बच्चों को एज ए टीचर आप देखते हैं कि बच्चे ग्रो कर रहे हैं, जिनको अभी बात अच्छी तरह नहीं पढ़ सकते थे और अभी माशाल्लाह वो फ्लुएंटली नाजरा पढ़ रहे हैं, कुछ नाजरा ख़त्म कर चुके हैं, तो दिली तौर पे बहुत खुशी होती है। और मैं अल्लाह का बहुत शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि वो जो पिछली ज़िंदगी थी ना उसमें सुकून नहीं था शहजाद भाई, बस काम काज लगे रहे और घर में आ गए। लेकिन जब से दावत इस्लामी के माहौल में आना हुआ अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रब्बिल आलमीन, मैं दिली तौर पे बहुत मुतमईन हूँ और अभी हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि जल्दी हम हिफ्ज़ क्लास भी स्टार्ट करें। तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जैसे अमीर अहले सुन्नत फरमाया करते हैं ना कि दावत इस्लामी जब से बनी है आगे का ही सफर जारी है। अल्लाह ताला मजीद बरकतें अता फरमाए।
आमीन
तो
आमीन सुभान। बस इसमें ऐसे ही है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, दिलों का सुकून जो है ना वो अल्लाह के जिक्र में अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रब्बिल आलमीन। और मैंने जब भी जिसको भी देखा ना कि दावत इस्लामी के माहौल से जो भी अटैच है ना, जो मदनी काम कर रहे हैं, दीन का काम कर रहे हैं, उनका दिली सुकून है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रब्बिल आलमीन। ये माहौल की बरकत है, ये दीन की बरकत है। तो काश हम सब मिल के ना दीन का काम करने वाले बन जाए, दीन से
आमीन
मोहब्बत करने वाले बन जाए, दीन के लिए वक्त देने वाले बन जाए। माशाल्लाह
आमीन।
हमारे ताहिर भाई बहुत वक्त देते हैं और माशाल्लाह इनकी बहुत एफर्ट्स है कमेंट्री के लिए। ताहिर भाई, I got one quick question for you. How did you come to the mahal of Dawat Islami? Mashallah.
I came into the Mahal about 10 years ago, and obviously my wife was already in the Mahal. So basically, I was obviously familiar with Dawat Islami and, basically listening to speeches of Amir al-Sunnat. And I actually took that basically through Madani channel. Right?
Mashallah.
The live program being done for the UK, and my son and myself, my son Mubin Madani, we took that basically, and then later on I got the opportunity, literally within 3-4 months, to go to Karachi and to meet with Amir al-Sunnah, to basically sit with him, to have Sari, Iftari, basically very close to him. Right? So basically I've been in Mahal for nearly 10 years now.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह माशाअल्लाह माशाअल्लाह। और माशाअल्लाह दी खूबसूरती है कि इन्होंने अपने शहजादा भी दिया माशाअल्लाह। मुबीन भाई माशाअल्लाह हमारे इस वक्त की तरकीब हो रही है माशाअल्लाह ब्रेडफोर्ड में जो दारुल इफ्ता है वहाँ पे, वो इंशाअल्लाह ज़वजल जल्द ही अच्छे मुफ्ती की तरकीब बनेगी इंशाअल्लाह ज़वजल। अभी तो वो मेरे ख्याल मुफ्ती साहब के साथ है, तो इंशाअल्लाह ज़वजल अपनी बरकतें लुटाएंगे वो भी इंशाअल्लाह। What I will ask you is that, mashallah, you mentioned there's the ijtimas takes place in Coventry. What days the ijtima take place? Do you have Islamic sisters ijtimas as well?
Yeah, we have ijtima for brothers basically every Thursday, 8 o'clock. And obviously during lockdown, basically we're not able to do so. And the sisters basically have 2 ijtimas, one for Urdu speaking sisters on a Wednesday, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And one for English speaking sisters, which is at 1:30 on Sunday. Right. So mashallah, they've got 2 that take place. The English one, is catering for sisters that might be working. So basically they're busy during the week. And so, basically they have 2 ijtimas.
Mashallah. So do you have adult Quran classes as well in Fazan Islam?
Gigi, we mentioned that obviously in the PowerPoint presentation. We've got 2 classes taking place for brothers. And we have sisters have got 2 classes as well. So basically these are on 2 different days. And again, our teachers are doing an amazing job, basically not just for the children, but also basically for the adults as well. And again, these are, free of charge. There's one which is on Sundays, and there's one which is during the week, which is on I think on a Tuesday. So again, when the lockdown, basically closes, then we're hoping to start additional classes, Madrasa Balagan classes as well. So at the moment, we've got 2 classes. We've got, I think, 16 brothers who basically attend these. And there's over 50 sisters who attend the sisters' adult classes. So again, this is a free service. I'd encourage, basically brothers who might be watching, who, basically want to make sure that their Quran is basically correct, then come and join us, sit with, basically one of the ustads, teachers, and just check your, tajweed out to make sure that you're not making fundamental mistakes. and then basically join one of our classes. They're very friendly people. They're very, very good at what they're doing. We've been very lucky. Basically we've got an amazing team, and our madrasa team particularly. They're very, very good. I'd encourage basically parents, basically to come and basically observe the children in the classes, the behavior of the children as well. So we're very lucky.
دیکھیں میں تو یہاں پہ یہ کچھ عرض کرتا چلوں. دیکھیں قرآن سیکھنا ہر مسلمان پہ فرض ہے, اور قرآن جب تک ہم تجوید کے ساتھ سیکھیں گے انشاءاللہ عز و جل تو ہم نے نماز بھی ادا کرنی ہے, تو انشاءاللہ تجوید کے ساتھ سیکھنا بھی ضروری ہے. تو انشاءاللہ عز و جل آپ سے جتنے بھی سن رہے ہیں دیکھ رہے ہیں, آپ ضرور جہاں بھی ممکن ہو سکے وہاں پر دعوت اسلامی کے تحت اڈلٹ قرآن کلاسز کی یا آن لائن آپ ایڈمیشن لے سکتے ہیں. انشاءاللہ بہت سی اپرچونیٹیز ہے. اف یو وانٹ ٹو ڈو آن لائن کورسز دعوت اسلامی ڈو آن لائن کورسز as well, الحمدللہ. اسی طرح جیسے ابھی ہمارے نگران صاحب نے بتایا کہ کاونٹری میں بھی آپشن اویلیبل ہیں. سو اف یو وانٹ ٹو اسٹے ان کانٹیکٹ ود آور لوکل بردرز ان کاونٹری, دے ول انشاءاللہ انفارم یو ویئر دیز کلاسز آر ٹیکنگ پلیس. تو طاہر بھائی آپ کی بارگاہ میں عرض تھی کہ انشاءاللہ اس سلسلے میں ہم مدنی کسوٹی بھی کرتے ہیں ماشاءاللہ. تو اس میں ہوتا ہی ہے کہ آپ کچھ سوچیں گے اور آپ کے جو ہمارے حافظ بلال صاحب ہیں اور ہمارے جو اسلام بھائی بھی جو ہیں آفتاب بھائی ماشاءاللہ, اور میں آپ کی بارگاہ میں سوال پیش کروں گا اور وی ول ٹرائی ٹو جج گیس کہ آپ نے کیا سوچا ہے. ٹھیک ہے, تو انشاءاللہ عز و جل آپ کچھ سوچ لیجئے. تو انشاءاللہ I will start. Let's make it easy. So I will ask a question. ٹھیک ہے, ریڈی؟
جی
الحمدللہ. آپ نے جو مرادی شے سوچی ہے کیا وہ انسان ہے؟
نہیں.
آفتاب بھائی.
Is it a maqam?
Which is a place, could be, yeah. Or it's
I hope you're not thought about something very hard.
you find it in the maqam.
جی آپ سب
آپ نے کہا کہ مقام کین بھی ہو سکتا ہے, تو کسی مقام پہ کوئی ایسی چیز ہے مثلاً جیسے کہتے ہیں متبرک چیز ہے؟
جی بالکل جی.
اچھا ماشاءاللہ. طاہر بھائی آپ نے جو یہ مقام سوچا ہے کیا یہ مقام عرب شریف میں؟
ہر مسجد میں پائی جاتی ہے.
اچھا ماشاءاللہ, here we go. ماشاءاللہ. جی آفتاب بھائی.
ہر مسجد وچ okay. And it's like تبرک کوئی چیز ہے. Is it prominent in certain masjids or certain place?
It's prominent in all masjids.
ماشاءاللہ. تو اب تک یہ طے ہوا کہ یہ مقام ہے اور یہ ہر مسجد میں پایا جاتا ہے. ٹھیک ہے
جی جی.
اچھا جی حافظ بلال بھائی.
یہ نماز کے حوالے سے اس کا کوئی تعلق ہے؟ Is there any connection between Salah and this?
جی بالکل جی.
ماشاءاللہ ماشاءاللہ ماشاءاللہ. اچھا کچھ مساجد میں اس جگہ پر امام صاحب کھڑے ہو کے جماعت کراتے ہیں, ایسا ہی ہے؟
جی بالکل.
ماشاءاللہ.
شہزاد بھائی پہنچ گئے ماشاءاللہ.
So can I have a guess or?
Yeah, you can
have a guess.
Is it a mihrab?
No.
Or minbar? Sorry, two guesses.
Oh, you're having a second guess now.
Sorry.
You want to have a second chance?
Is it a minbar?
It is a minbar, yeah.
ماشاءاللہ ماشاءاللہ.
The reason why that came to my mind, when you asked,
yeah,
And we've got, basically an amazing member that's been designed, built in Pakistan, right, then shipped, to Coventry, right? And we haven't taken a picture. Maybe it was in the pictures there earlier. But, basically that came to my mind.
Okay, mashallah.
Mashallah. Well done.
Marhaba, mashallah. I got just one question. I don't know if it's come into your presentation as well. Are you thinking to start a Jamiatul Madina in Coventry as well?
Inshallah.
What's your planning regarding that?
We need to move Mubin back down to Coventry. So can you get his permission? We already have basically a number of the Zimmadars who are doing, basically the Dars and Nizami online.
Okay, all right.
Right. So we already have basically a number of brothers who basically have enrolled and they basically study in the evenings. They're doing the Dars and Nizami, professional brothers. So again, this is a service that Dawateislami is offering. And again, I'd like to mention to the people watching, if this is something that you want to do, then this is something you can do online. Obviously, we have our Jamias basically in Birmingham that you can enroll, which also is basically provides accommodation as well. We have our Jamia in Leicester, so in terms of the two local ones, and then we've got the Jamia in Bradford as well. But if anybody wants to basically do it part-time online, then Dawateislami is providing this service as well. And ultimately, basically we want to open a Jamia in Coventry as well. And so, yes, as part of our future projects, at the moment we're going to focus basically on our madrasa, increasing the number of classes because we have a huge waiting list.
माशाल्लाह अच्छा, मैं इसमें अर्ज करता जाता हूँ कि माशाल्लाह जो जामियातुल मदीना की बात हुई, जामियातुल मदीना दावत-ए-इस्लामी का एक समझ बड़ा डिपार्टमेंट है। हमारे बर्मिंघम में अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह we are providing this education free of cost, obviously. Then we providing the accommodation free of cost. We even giving the food of the children who are staying with us, even उनको यहाँ पर कपड़े धोना, ये सब facilities available हैं. So the best knowledge they're getting as well, and उनको हर चीज़ free provide करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि वो सिर्फ दीन का इल्म हासिल करने में कामयाब हो जाए। तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अगर आप चाहते हैं आप भी इसमें आ सकते हैं जामियातुल मदीना में। Alhamdulillah, we got Jamiatul Madina in Birmingham for Islamic sisters as well. Obviously, that's not accommodation. इसी तरह मुख्तलिफ मकामात में in UK we got Jamiatul Madina as well. So please encourage your children, encourage yourself as well to join this Jamiatul Madina and gain the knowledge of the deen. Alhamdulillah. तारिक भाई, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इसी तरह कुछ और आपके जो मदनी काम हो रहे हैं उसके बारे में बताइएगा। दूसरा देखें, माशाल्लाह यू सेइंग यू गोइंग सरप्लस, माशाल्लाह यू डूइंग गुड जॉब। कुछ जहां भी आप देखें बगैर फंड्स के तो तरकीब नहीं होती। सारी बात दावत इस्लामी का बहुत से प्रोजेक्ट चल रहे हैं अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। इस वक्त मेरी तो देखने वालों से यही इल्तिजा है कि आप अपनी ज़कात, अपना सदका, अपना नाफला जितना भी है वो दावत इस्लामी के साथ तावन कीजिए। देखें इस वक्त वैसे भी हमें अपनी दावत इस्लामी के साथ खूब तावन करना चाहिए। दिस इज़ द टाइम वेयर वी कलेक्ट फंड्स एंड दावत इस्लामी रन्स ऑन दोज फंड्स। अच्छा, दावत इस्लामी का एक वेलफेयर सेक्शन भी चल रहा है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। वी प्रोवाइडिंग फूड्स पैकेजेस इन डिफरेंट एरियाज लाइक वी हैव अ बर्मिंघम सेंटर, Walsall. I'm sure it's something happening in Coventry as well. If Tahir, can you just give some light on this as well, please?
Yeah, we basically obviously starting from lockdown, we basically started the community hub, and alhamdulillah, Aftab Bhai is our project manager, who basically has been managing basically our welfare project in Coventry. Aftab Bhai, do you want to actually say something about this?
No, sure. Alhamdulillah, like I said, we've offered people in terms of some support, whether they just want a phone call or they want some food packs, and those food packs we've collected from Fazana Medina and Stetchford. So in that way, we're helping Fazana Medina as well, bringing the bags into Coventry and then handing them out to vulnerable people that need support. Also we have a hot meal service, and we've had a few orders for that, in terms of we have some local takeaways which we know, and we've arranged with them that we will make the order, they will make it, they will deliver it, and or we have to then pay them later on. So alhamdulillah, there's a within Coventry, it's as you know, it's not a big city, and there's a lot going on. There's local food banks. So what we thought is, from the masjid we can do something small, but it help reach certain members of the society that would not go to a known food bank or can't leave their house. So alhamdulillah, I think it's been very good. We've had, I think, about 25 orders from different people, and people who have had disabled children, to people who are elderly and actually can't cook for themselves, and they need that support and they need that extra meal or extra food pack. So alhamdulillah, been very good so far, and we hope to continue it, inshallah, until at least when the lockdown fully kind of ends.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. I will say is, look, Dawateislami is providing these services that wherever the need of the community is, we are doing our bit. So inshallah, if our listeners are watching, whoever is watching this, they wanted to contribute on this as well, they can help us out. We are collecting funds in COVID-19, and these funds will help to distribute the food packages in needy people, not only in UK. Alhamdulillah, Dawateislami is working worldwide. तो जहाँ भी हो सकता है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वहाँ हम मुसलमानों की मदद करने के लिए तैयार हैं। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह एक बड़ी तादाद, आई थिंक दावत-ए-इस्लामी ने सोचा कि 2.6 मिलियन लोगों तक फूड पैकेजेस पहुंचाएंगे इंशाअल्लाह।
Just to let everyone know, I mean, we've got, although, obviously, places of worship are closed, for, congregational prayers, Azan Islam is actually open between 4 and 6. So if anybody wants to donate, basically the zakat, sadaqah, if they want to pay their fitrana, then basically there's somebody in the office that you can basically go and visit. So, Azan Islam is actually open between 4 and 6. So if you want to, basically, pay your fitrana, pay your zakat, then you can actually do so.
MashaAllah. And there is our website showing on the screen as well. You can see that www.dawateislami.midlands.net donations. You can go over there and donate for these projects as well. And there's other projects available, like Project Inter as well. If you want to sponsor a well, inshallah, if you wanted to make a masjid, there's different projects happening, so you can donate for them as well. Alhamdulillah. Zahir bhai, mashallah, jazakallah khaira for today's silsila. Allah आपको बरकत दे, माशाल्लाह, आपको भी, आफ्ताब भाई को भी, माशाल्लाह। इसी तरह मिलकर अगर हम काम करते रहेंगे तो इंशाल्लाह अज़्ज़-व-जल, know we can successful, and inshallah अज़्ज़-व-जल we can achieve a lot more, and whatever the plannings you have done, inshallah अज़्ज़-व-जल we will able to achieve those as well. Allah आपको बरकत दे. I will just say thank you once again to everybody for giving your time. I have one brother with me from Coventry, but I think he's just gone to do something, but otherwise I would have shown you that as well with me. But revert brother, I think his name is Adam?
No, Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, bhai, mashallah.
Yeah. So just so everybody won't be aware, but Ibrahim Bhai basically has actually joined the 10-day Taqaf in Stechford. So he'll be spending the time with basically the Jamia teachers. So basically he went last night. So there'll be a brother Ibrahim doing the 10-day Taqaf in Stechford from Coventry.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Obviously, I'll just quickly say over there कि इसमें यही है कि सिर्फ सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग की तरकीब की वजह से सिर्फ 2 ही इस्लामी भाई टोटल इन 2 इस्लामी brothers are allowed to do इतिकाफ। ठीक, तो इंशाल्लाह इसमें हमने ये सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग की वजह से कानून को फॉलो करते हुए तरकीब बनाई है। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, जज़ाकल्लाह once again, thank you so much for your giving time. अल्लाह अज़्ज़ व जल आपको बरकत नसीब फरमाए, इसी तरह इनका काम करते रहें इंशाअल्लाह अज़्ज़ व जल, और अपना भी ख्याल रखिएगा। आज हमारे सैयद फज़ैल बापू का सिलसिला भी है अवर रमज़ान, तो उसमें जरूर देखिएगा। इसी तरह अब जो भी डिवीजन आता है ना यहाँ पे फेसबुक पे लाइव पे, इस देयर एफर्ट दे नीड टू सेंड कॉल्स टू दिस सिलसिला एज वेल, और बाकियों को भी अपने एरिया में मोटिवेट कीजिए। फिर देखें उसमें एक बड़ी खूबसूरत बात है कि अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वैसे भी ये महीना इबादत करने वाला महीना, और आका सल्लल्लाहु ताला अलैहि वसल्लम की बारगाह में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दरूद शरीफ पढ़ने में ज़्यादा सवाब, हमारी आखिरत के लिए वो बेहतर है। तो काश अगर हमने दरूद शरीफ पढ़ लिए तो हम भी एक मैसेज भेज दें क्या हमने अल्लाह की रज़ा के लिए दरूद शरीफ पढ़े, और हमने ये ताकि दूसरे मोटिवेट हों। एक मैसेज कर दीजिए, कॉल कर सकते हैं, आपके सामने नंबर है, व्हाट्सएप नंबर भी अवेलेबल है। और आज का टॉपिक भी बड़ा अच्छा है, लाइन ऑफ अल्लाह, सुभान अल्लाह, हज़रत अली करमल्लाहु ताला वजहुल करीम के बारे में होगा इंशाअल्लाह। तो ज़रूर ضرور اپنی کالس اپنے میسیجز اس نمبر پہ فارورڈ کیجیے گا. اللہ آپ کو برکت نصیب فرمائے. اسی طرح مدنی چینل بھی دیکھتے رہیے, انشاءاللہ علم دین سیکھنے کا خزانہ ملے گا انشاءاللہ. جزاک اللہ خیر, اللہ آپ کو خوش رکھے. السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ.
وعلیکم السلام ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ. بس